Hello, welcome to When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, wearing clothes, wearing a, um, I don't know, some crappy Star Wars shirt. I don't follow Star Wars, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, yeah, I was just looking through pictures, and I'm trying to make room on my computer. That's why it's a random picture back here. But if I can put something else up there, there you go. So the one thing people hate at work is when other people complain. And there's nothing more that people hate is when people complain about doing work. And I was saying before, like, if you have the time to complain about something instead of actually just solving it, because think about it's the problem you're complaining about. If you just fixed it instead of like taking the time to complain about it, things would be a lot better, because you're just putting out that negativity. It's like, if someone doesn't do something, and we're talking about my job, so it's nothing major. Okay, it's dogs, but like this dog trainer guy, I think dog trainer, because I work overnight, so I don't really know anyone there. Apparently, in the dog training room, there's like rat. Like, he can tell that there's rats up there because there's like rat droppings. So so we know he comes from a place like that. But anyway, so he's complaining because the reason why there's rats is because people leave their food in there, and like the trash doesn't get taken out. And he says he watched the trash pile up for 2 weeks and no one took it out. And he's like, I don't know whose job this is, but is it overnights? And the first thing I said was, so you watched the trash pile up for 2 weeks and complained about it instead of just taking it out. That's a really bad worker. Now, I don't know if this is true. If trash piled up for 2 weeks, I have no idea, because we don't. I mean, at least I don't use the dog training room. It's not, that's the dog trainer's responsibility. So I just leave the dog training room alone, and unless they ask me to clean it. If they ask me to clean the dog training room, I'll clean the dog training room. But they don't ask me to. But anyway, and so I don't think this guy is smart enough to realize that he just made himself look stupid by saying, I watched the trash pile up for 2 weeks and no one took it out. Well, you're right. No one did take it out. Like, imagine if you would have taken out the trash the first day. See, that's the problem with, people. See, the trash piled up for 2 weeks because he let it pile up for 2 weeks because he was keeping an eye on it for 2 weeks. I don't think he realizes how bad that makes him look. And like everyone else goes, what? So you watched it pile up for 2 weeks and now you're complaining about it? It makes no sense. And it's like people like that you don't need on the workforce. Because and I was on two websites, and I forgot if it was reason number one or reason number two, but it was like one of the top two reasons why people quit the job is because of people like that, people who complain about work. It'd be like me going to work and complaining that someone didn't fold the towels. Like, I would actually take pictures of the towels and make a post. Someone didn't do this. Just shut the fuck up and fold the towels. Too many morons out there. Too many morons. But you know what? You need morons to make the world go round. Anyway, I did not. I think I told you. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, or maybe I watched a few minutes. I don't know. I mean, I just don't remember that day. But no, I did not watch the Super Bowl. Maybe like 2 or 3 plays. I listen. The only thing I cared was like, is Taylor Swift gonna win? And she didn't win, so I'm very, very disappointed. But yeah, I wish I had the passion. I wish I cared about that game, but I didn't. But I enjoyed the day off. I had a lot of good food, really good food. like didn't care about the game, but we ate. At least I ate like it was Super Bowl Sunday. Lots of good food. Um, yeah. Other than that, yeah, but my day was pretty chill. Nothing really happened. And then like, oh yeah, and then my work schedule is a lot different now. It's like it's less hours actually. Which I mean, I'm not complaining because basically I don't waste my time because a lot of times at my job you do everything, and so you might have 3 hours of doing nothing. Okay, so basically, uh, they like cut 2 of those hours out, and that's fine with me, and well, temporarily. So if like the next couple of weeks, it changes, man. Like sometimes I work a 9 hour shift for a couple of months, then it's an 8 hour shift for a couple of months, then it switches back to a nine, then it goes to a six. Whatever. I just work there. I'm not complaining. I'm complaining to me because I'm the only one who watches this podcast. I just thought this Beyonce thing was so funny. Well, that's what happens. Like when people, she's pulling the Michael Jackson thing. But that's whatever. Oh, nice. That's funny. That's funny. I did not know Taylor Swift got booed at the Super Bowl, which I don't care. Whatever. I saw. Oh, I did see like in a little news article like the Drake diss track got played at the national. I mean at the Super Bowl. And like, listen, I know nothing about rapper beefs, but like if someone is using the Super Bowl to uh, sing the diss track they have on you, that might be the ultimate diss ever. Because isn't this Super Bowl one of the most watched events on the planet? And so you got, oh god, think about it, man. Imagine getting dissed at the Super Bowl halftime show. Imagine the person on stage like stops and goes, "Hey, let me talk some shit about this guy I don't like." That's what happened, man. Like that's epic. That's an epic takedown. But anyway, um, but yeah. So yeah, that's the Super Bowl update. I ate lots of good food. Ate lots of good food. Um, yeah, and my work hours are a little less, which I'm happy because once again I've been suffering from um what do you call it? What do you call it? Load management issues. So I'll do something Monday, but then like I'm burnt out for like the rest of the days because it's like I work back to like 4 days back to back doing a physical job. So you really do have to do load management. So like you learn how to do things easier and faster, like work smarter, not harder, and all that crap. So like you actually do get better, and actually you do learn that you don't have to do stuff as well because if you do stuff too good, they complain about it. I've noticed that, so I don't want them to complain. So yeah, it's pretty easy coasting right now, but I'm just babbling to myself. And you know what I forgot to do? Time's gone by so fast, but it's because I've been working. I haven't done. I didn't do any year end awards, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do. We gotta do one for K-pop. We gotta do one for porn, and we gotta do one for like K-pop and porn, and we'll figure the third one out. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace.